Hey recruits!
What's up, y'all?
Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to our show called Recruit Me Corner. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Guys. As a reminder, once we hit our first major goal of 250 subscribers, we will have a special giveaway for one of you, and we're almost halfway to that goal.
Yep, and on this show, guys, for this little segment here, we're going to be talking about basically everything you need to know about getting recruited.
Absolutely.
Literally, we got your back. It's going to be great. But today's episode is going to be about the top 6 things to look for when you're trying out for a new team.
Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
Yep. All right, guys, so number 1, we've got, for like 14 and under, kind of like non-showcase age, we've got, go to as many tryouts as you possibly can.
Absolutely.
Literally, I mean, the Facebook pages blow up with tryouts. I mean, you just research, find out what teams you want to play for, make sure that, you know, you're there because, you know, going to as many tryouts as possible, you can see what teams you like, what coaches you like. You know, if you say you have a friend that's on a team, you can be like, oh, I want to play with her. You know, go to the tryout. Make a list. That's what I would say.
One thing too is don't always make it about a friend. Mm-hmm. You want to find the place where you or your child fits. Mm-hmm. Okay, find that place because you want to grow as an athlete.
Absolutely.
At this age, you know it's basically regular tournaments. You know, mm-hmm. weekend tournaments. Yeah. You know, locally. Nobody cares if you win or lose a tournament. Do you want to win? Sure. But the thing is, guys, it's about playing time. It's about getting better.
Absolutely. It's getting ready for the showcase age. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it all prepares you for. So, because nobody's going to care about that weekend ring you won when you were in 10 or 12U ball. Nobody cares.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, y'all, is will you get playing time? Because, you know, if you're underneath that showcase age and you go to a team with 3 girls at your position, it's like, why? You know, which I understand, you know, maybe you're a utility player and you can play everywhere, but you know, your main position that you want to play, if you want to go to college for softball and you know that at a young age that you want to play in college, you know, like thinking about that, like, you know, you want to play, you want to get better. So making sure that you are getting the playing time that you need. Right.
Yeah. It's very important. It's going to build your skills and it's going to prepare you, like she said, for that showcase age.
Mm-hmm. Number 3, y'all, are the dues affordable?
That's a good one.
This goes for both showcase age and non-showcase age, making sure that, you know, the dues and the expenses fit your family's budget because, you know, I know that sometimes money can be a busy, crazy thing. So just making sure that that is something that you guys look into as well.
Yeah, because it's not just about dues at a showcase age. Mm-hmm. You've got travel expenses. You know, there's some... You know, some teams travel more than others. You know, there's some showcase teams that only showcase within their region, like their state or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, like your team travels around the country.
Yeah,
you know,
we do quite a bit.
And so the thing is that you've got to find what fits into your budget mm-hmm. and what you're okay with as parents, because it's not just about the dues you're paying the team. It's also about, are you going to be able to afford all the hotels, mm-hmm. all the eating out, all that kind of stuff, because guys, it adds up quick.
Absolutely.
You know, for the non-showcase age, you know, dues are pretty, most of the time run anywhere from 125 to 200. That's about normal because you're playing local weekend tournaments at the parks around your town or city. Mm-hmm. So it's not that big of a deal. But guys, that's still a commitment your family has to make. Mm-hmm. And your daughter, you know, your child has to be able to make that commitment as well, because especially if you're going from like rec ball, making the jump to select, you're going from practicing maybe once a week and 1 game or 2 games a week
to twice a week to games every weekend.
Yeah, and you know, 4, 5, 6 games a weekend. Mm-hmm. So guys, it is a commitment on both sides, non-showcase and showcase age. Mm-hmm. So you have to be able to make that commitment.
Yep. All right, guys, so number 4. So this one to me is kind of near and dear to my heart because I take pride in making sure that if a new person wants to join the team or they're trying out or whatever, that you're always welcoming.
Absolutely.
So, guys, never make sure that the girls are welcoming. Never join a team where you feel like they're standoffish or you feel like you're not going to be like in with them and you're just going to be the outsider. Like, make sure that you go to a team where you feel that you're going to make friends, that you're going to, you know, want to play better for your teammates, because Absolutely. I mean that's the bottom line.
And guys, that's especially true for non-showcase teams, for the younger age groups, because you don't want to join a team and there be a core group of girls and they're the inside and then everybody else is kind of stuck on the outside, because that's not a good team. That doesn't create good team chemistry at all. So find that one where everybody is, you can see everybody's kind of welcoming and everybody gets along, because you're together for a year. Right. Especially if you're not playing if you're not showcase age and you don't have high school, you're playing all year long together.
Yeah.
And so that's extremely important for sure.
All right, guys, number 5. This one really pertains to just like showcase age. What is the coach's history on getting girls recruited to college?
That's a good one.
Because, if you go to a team and the coach that you're going for really doesn't know anything about recruiting or, has never sent any girls to college, then, I feel like that doesn't have your best interest at heart. I feel like, you want to be on a team where the coach knows what he's doing, talks, he or she talks to the coaches. They go out of the dugout and say, hey, look, I have this girl, she's really good. She plays this position. She's a beast. You want them to talk you up. You want them to have your best interest at heart.
And guys, it is okay if that coach has never been through the recruiting process, as long as they have a plan. Ask them what their plan is. Yeah. Because, I know that your coach, Coach Mark, has been through it with Coach Sabrina, years ago. So he understood what, he gets out of the dugout. He goes and talks to the coaches. He'll leave Coach Sabrina and Coach Castle to coach the team while he goes out and he'll talk to them, ask them what their needs are. He talks up every player, that's uncommitted. He makes sure that he gets their name in the conversation. And that's okay for the coaches that don't know that. But the thing is, what is your plan? Does your coach know to put player profile sheets on the fence? Does he know to send you guys to camps to give
with the player profile sheets?
Right. Does he know that there's camps in and around all the time that he could be sending you to? Those are the important things you need to be asking them every time you try out.
All right, guys, last but not least, number 6, we've got switching teams. So we're going to talk about that from a 14 and under non-showcase age point of view. Switching teams at this age is okay. It's really not like the best thing, but if you need to, it's really like the motivation for switching teams. Right. It's like if you feel that like you're not getting enough playing time, if you feel that, something's going on with the coaches, something's going on with the players, if you don't feel like you're included in anything, you just feel left out or whatever, that's totally fine. Find another team that works the best for you. But if you're just switching teams because, you feel like your daughter isn't the best pitcher on the team, then that isn't the best motivation, honestly.
Right. I mean, that's the thing is, what is your motivation for switching? Maybe you feel like your daughter needs a challenge, but don't just switch teams because the grass is always greener on the other side. Because I can tell you that grass is just as brown over there as it is over here.
Right.
So understand that every team you're on, there's going to be some kind of issue, guys.
Yeah. There just is.
It's people, different personalities. But here's the thing. Don't put up with coach's abuse. If a coach is abusing the kids, obviously, from a verbal standpoint, don't put up with that. Go somewhere else. Don't just switch teams to switch teams because you think your daughter's the best and somebody else is playing over your daughter. Make sure that you are pushing your daughter and saying, work harder.
Yep.
Talk to your coach and ask why you're not getting more playing time.
Right.
So look at those things first before you switch teams, because you do not want to get the reputation as a team hopper.
Also, too, guys, so let's talk about it from a showcase point of view. So whenever you're showcasing, really, in the fall season is about showcasing. When you're in 16s, 18s, the fall season is really about getting recruited. The summer season is when you go to tournaments to win. PGF, Colorado.
There's a lot of showcases.
There's a lot of showcases still, but really the summer is more when you travel out of state. Colorado, PGF, Oklahoma City, really, like those are the tournaments you want to win. And showcasing in the fall is more about, coaches seeing you. So the thing about like switching teams with this is you really do not want to. You really want to stay with the same team, because if you're emailing these coaches, you're saying, hi, my name is Sophia and I'm with, Hot Shots, whoever. And then that coach knows the team you're on and your name. And then the next week you email them, oh, hey, my name's Sophia and I'm on, the Hurricanes. And it's like, wait, wasn't she just on wasn't she just on Hot Shots? And it's like the next week you're like, hey, I'm on Impact Gold and my name's Sophia. It's like, wait, why does she keep moving teams? It's like, whenever, be consistent with it is what I would say.
Yeah.
Like, I've been on Illusions for going on my 3rd year. You know, hi, my name's Madeline Green, and I'm with Illusions Gold National Reyes 16U. Like, they knew me from my team, you know? So
right. The problem with switching teams at this age is it's showing college coaches that you're really not that loyal.
And like, you want to show them that you are loyal. If you say, you know, you're committed, you want them to know you're committed to the school, you know?
Right. Well, and I understand there's times where, you know, I've known players where they go to a different team and they don't get any playing time at all at this in a showcase. If you're not getting playing time by a coach,
that is detrimental.
That is detrimental to you. Yes, go somewhere else. Okay, right. I have no problem with that. But you're not going to play every game either. So understand that. This is showcase. Everybody needs to get seen, especially when you've got 2 girls at your position in your age group.
Right. I mean, my team this year, I'm pretty sure we're going on to have 3 catchers on my team. And you know what? I'm committed, and Faith, she is, you know, she's doing great, so she's probably going to be committed very soon. And so then, you know, the committed girls need to give the uncommitted girls time to play.
Absolutely. So, you know, be loyal, you know, but understand that there's only a few reasons why you should be switching at a showcase age.
Right.
Verbal abuse, things like that, or, you know, not getting any playing time on a showcase team. That's inexcusable. Go somewhere else. Hey guys, so we've come to the end of this week's show. Stay tuned next week for
the next Recruit Me Corner. Bye guys.
Bye.